Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first edition of the face-to-face interaction of the two halves in person.
Thank you, vaccinations.
Yes, everybody get vaccinated. How long has it been for your second dose, Abdul Rehman?
It's been a couple of months now.
It's been a couple months. No, it hasn't. I got it before you, and it's been... Oh, yeah, it has been a couple months. Never mind. Yeah.
It's been a couple months for you. It's been like a month and a half for me.
Okay. Yeah.
I got mine a day before Ramadan started.
Okay.
So
it's definitely been more than 1 month.
A couple of days before Ramadan started, because I know first few days of Ramadan I was like...
Terrible.
Yeah.
Which one did you get?
Pfizer.
Okay.
What about you?
I got the Moderna one.
Didn't that have like much more worse side effects?
I could not move the next day, but Alhamdulillah, we're here. We power through for the two halves. We do it for the game we love, for the people we love. For now.
Two halves
Stay
for
tuned.
now.
Stay tuned. Very soon, you guys are going to be seeing something very different. We are live reacting to the Chelsea against Leicester game. We are in the second half, 52nd minute, and Mason Mount has just gone down injured.
Well, Umar, we'll talk about Mason Mount first, but N'Golo Kante, he's gone off injured.
I don't know what to say. I really, really hope it's just precautionary stuff. I really don't want this guy gone. The Champions League final on the way, the last match day for the Premier League against Aston Villa away. I feel it's going to be a tough game, especially with fans back. It's Villa's first game, so obviously, there's going to be so much more energy, and I fear that it's going to be a long injury, because I don't know if you remember, Kante does have a history of injuries.
And after the 2018 World Cup, a lot of people, including myself, kind of went down hard on him, like, hey, Kante, he's not been performing well, he's finished. And a lot of that was because of consistent injuries that he was facing, right? And now that he's been fit for a string of games, he's just proven how world-class he is.
At the moment, he walks into every single team in the world. I think there's no doubt about that.
Yeah. I agree.
I agree with you when you say you were hard on Kante. I think I was extremely, extremely hard. I thought the guy was finished.
But do you think that, sorry to interrupt, but do you think a lot of that was, Lampard and Sarri just playing him at like a number 8 instead of,
our playmaker under Frank
or
Lampard.
number 10, the Frank Lampard role, the Pochpard role.
Shout out to Ali. See, the thing is, he played in a midfield 3 under Sarri, which was very rigid. Like, there was no tactical change at all. It was a 4-3-3. Jorginho at the base, Kovacic, Barkley on the left, and then Kante on the right. And he was just playing the box-to-box role. He didn't do too bad. I think he obviously wasn't as good as he was under Conte, under Ranieri, now under Tuchel, but he was okay. And now, all of a sudden, once Sarri left, Lampard came in, and boy, oh boy, I don't think that guy knew how to use him. He had one of the best midfielders of the Premier League, probably the best right now. Maybe different roles, but De Bruyne is world class as well. Different roles, I know.
I mean, different roles, but in this position, say, like, there are only especially nowadays, there are only a handful of center defensive midfields that you can put alongside him. Perhaps Casemiro and Fabinho.
Yeah.
But even they are like
different sort of players.
Yeah, they're very defensive. They don't tend to bring the ball up.
Yeah.
They can't carry the ball as well as Kante, and they usually rely on tackling rather than interceptions.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. Those guys are your prime examples of like number 6, you could say, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Kante, we saw Lampard come in.
What a trash ball! Is that our man Jorginho?
Of course,
statistically the best player in the Premier League.
Ruben Diaz.
Or was it in the world?
So yeah, we saw again. Going back to the Kante debate. We saw Lampard come and play him as that number 6, just sit in front of the defense, but then you restrict him from going forward, being that box-to-box midfielder, carry it forward like he does. And then Lampard tried him in various roles, but I feel you need the team also working around him, and he didn't get that right. He had wingers who were either playing too deep, and the midfield was too congested, and there wasn't enough space for him to, work. And now Tuchel's come in, and he's only playing 2 midfielders, just like Conte at Chelsea, just like Ranieri at Leicester. And very importantly, just like Deschamps at France.
At France.
Yeah. The 3 teams that he's been successful at. So, again, I think we're seeing the best midfielder of the Premier League.
Shine
go into-
again.
Well, hopefully in the Champions League final.
Well, that's great. Speaking of France,
Mhm.
Karim Benzema. He got in.
He got in.
He got in. Our boy Karim Mustafa Benzema. Just on the last podcast, I was like, he will not. I said it with conviction. I said it like,
On good authority.
yeah,
We
I
had
was
it.
like, that's it. That there's no one else that knows better. But that's gonna be very interesting now.
That's gonna
The
be
political, because there's been a lot of bad blood between
2 certain French strikers.
not only two certain French strikers, but also Benzema and the coach and Deschamps. Like, he's been going at him, like saying like, Deschamps, like, I will never play football for
Yeah.
France until Deschamps, the coach. He said that,
Yeah.
and now, like, things have changed. It'll be fun to see who starts, go F1 or go kart.
Honestly, it's really crazy because I don't know if you remember the 2010 World Cup. France got kicked out
They were
very
trash.
bad, and they
But
were
that was
they
because also of, like, the usurp, like,
they had a
players
lot of
revolting
problems.
against
Yeah.
the coach. There was a whole thing in the Anelka documentary.
Yeah,
You haven't
that's-
seen it,
That's
yeah?
the one I'm referring to.
The
right
Anelka
now.
documentary, right? For those that don't know, Anelka has like this 2-hour documentary on Netflix where they kind of covered that part, and it's a pretty good insight, of like what happened. So
Yeah. I feel as if Giroud hasn't been playing at all under Tuchel, and Benzema is probably, okay, I won't say the form in his life, but definitely up there.
the best French center forward, you could say.
Probably,
Like, he's
yeah.
been better than Griezmann. He's been better than
Definitely,
Giroud, right?
Definitely.
Him linking up with Mbappe.
Mhm.
Real Madrid fans will be very happy to see that.
What I'm interested to see is, does he? Okay, so
Oh my God, Rudiger, Rudiger with the Zidane spin.
Still got the ball. Still got the ball.
Oh.
Antonio.
And he draws the foul. And he
What
draws
a
the foul.
guy.
And probably a yellow card, I'm guessing.
Again, going back to France, we know Deschamps is gonna play 4-2-2, right? With
Yeah,
2
yeah.
wingers, I guess you
Winger.
could call them, like the Antonio Conte wing back role. We saw Giroud, Griezmann up top, and then Matuidi, Mbappe up until now. But of course, Matuidi's out the picture now, and with Giroud probably not playing as much, I suppose Benzema comes in for him, like for like.
Oh, yeah.
So it's gonna be on the right hand side. You're gonna see Mbappe, and then the 2 up top. You'll see Griezmann and Benzema, with Griezmann also dropping in deep. I'm excited to see who plays on the left hand side.
He's got a lot of options. But I'm guessing Koeman.
That I feel that's too attacking for Deschamps. He put Matuidi there. He had all the wingers in
He's
the
played
world.
Sissoko there.
He's played Sissoko there again, a much more defensive and physical player compared to the likes of Coman or
Funny enough, I
Lamar.
think Sissoko made it to
Sissoko did make it
to the
in the 26-man squad to the Euros.
Oh my days.
Oh, that would have been good.
Christian Pulisic. Funny thing about Christian Pulisic, everyone says his name Christian Pulisic, but when he says it, it's like, I'm Christian Pulisic.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy. Yeah, and it's like very different. It caught me by surprise.
Yeah. No, honestly, like Kovacic, you go for, I don't know who, Rakitic.
I think the surname is from that area.
Mm.
Like, when his parents
probably.
migrated, they kept
Yeah.
that surname, right? But they changed their pronunciation of it.
You'll never see any other channel where you have debates over names other than the Two Halves podcast.
For now.
For now.
Ignore the name.
Ignore the name.
Just look at the logo.
Just
for
look
now.
at the content. That's what we're here for.
If a certain VCU alumnus,
Alumnus, sorry.
if a certain VCU alumnus was working hard enough, we'd be a different
Would be at a
entity.
different stage.
Oh, that's
wow.
a foul.
Mateo
That's a foul.
Kovacic. See? Do you call him Kovacic or Kovacic? Kovacic. I don't know what you call him.
I'm not too comfortable with just sitting here talking about that all day.
Notice how Chelsea were attacking for the first 50 minutes, and as soon as the goal went in, there hasn't been a single attack.
Well, Tuchel or Jose Mourinho, we never know.
We never know. No, I think a one goal lead is way too risky. They need to go for another. Obviously, they're going to sit back and try to hit on the counter, but one goal is just not enough.
So one thing you mentioned earlier on in the first half, Reece James is playing as a center back. Well, what do you think is the idea behind that?
I feel Reece James is an exceptional talent. He's going to be one for the future and everything. But as of right now, the work rate sometimes he goes through in a game is a bit, it comes across as sloppy. He gives the ball away if he loses it, or if the other team's in transition, you don't see him sprinting back at the speed others like Azpilicueta do. So although James is definitely like the best right wing back at Chelsea, given the attacking side of the game, his crossing is unreal. He's very strong, powerful on the ball. Like, it's very difficult to take it off him when he's dribbling. But I just feel as if Tuchel has seen that, Azpilicueta does the work. He'll go forward and then he'll come back at full speed as well. James doesn't do that. And given that Leicester are a very counter-attacking team, I just feel this was the best way he set up.
What do you think that, Leicester are very pacey? All of their forwards are fast. They rely on pace. Mm-hmm. And Reece James is just a slight bit faster than Azpilicueta. Mm-hmm. So if when you gamble pushing fullbacks forward, you want some faster, because Thiago Silva isn't the quickest, right? So you've got
to balance it.
It's just gonna be Rudiger, and if Azpilicueta is down there, it's gonna be too slow. So perhaps he's just playing with pace there.
No, a lot of.
I know this isn't FIFA, but
but it is
you've seen managers do this so many times, right? Jose Mourinho, he's been one to play midfielders and fullbacks at center back too, just for pace, just so they're quicker.
Even if you go into Jamie Vardy's, especially his breakthrough seasons, but even the rest, a lot of them were just him chasing down long balls, like a Leicester City. Offside, I think. But Werner, go on, Werner.
Werner,
of course, straight to
and
he's gonna be offside, I think.
Straight to Casper. If he was gonna be offside, why didn't you just leave it? I don't think he was offside.
He wasn't?
No. I think that was a decent run.
Either way, he's not gonna score. We already know that. He's got 2 goals today.
Well, people are here on the Two Halves podcast are very optimistic about Timo Werner's finishing. Lovely cutback.
All I'm saying is, if Timo Werner ordered the 12-piece KFC bucket, by the end of the night there will still be 12 pieces left.
How does that have anything to do with his finishing?
He cannot finish his dinner.
Okay. Oh, well, I stand corrected.
Okay, speaking of Werner, here he is. Go on, son. I meant towards the goal, not the corner flag, but okay. Okay, he's won a free kick. That's decent.
He's won a free kick.
Okay, speaking of Werner, let's just talk about his inside the box.
That's inside the box? Mm-hmm. The first contact's inside the box? That might be a pen. Yep,
that is definitely
a pen.
Inside the box.
That is a pen. That is a penalty. That is a very unfortunate mistake by Fofana.
I feel as if the referee hadn't given a foul, this penalty wouldn't be given.
There you go. VAR checking possible. That's a pen. Jorginho with another goal under his belt, probably.
I really hope he doesn't do the hop, skip, jump thing.
Yeah, that's a silly tackle.
It's definitely inside the box. It's definitely inside the box.
Not only that, pen.
Oh, beautiful, Mike Dean, you legend. Okay, what's he getting instructions already? 2-0. Okay. Oh, is there like a drinks break going on?
I don't think so. I just think that.
Well, there's a break in the play, so.
Yeah. They're just running onto the pitch.
Okay, Jorginho, please do not miss this, ya Allah. Please do not miss this.
So if Chelsea score here,
that's top 4.
Pretty much top 4 confirmed, and
Come on,
Could
Jorginho.
Leicester bottle it?
Where have we seen that before?
In the league, we've seen it. Like,
Mm.
if it weren't for Manchester United,
Yeah.
right?
Wait.
Leicester would not be in there.
Yeah.
Here comes Jorginho.
Oh, yes.
What a pen!
What a guy.
What a pen! Rolled it into the side net.
Oof.
No, that's actually class.
Now, could you guys not have done that on
No, but
Saturday?
Just think about that, right?
Mm.
If a football player actually does that,
Yeah.
and he just rolls it into the gloves of the keeper, how much like slander will he get?
I think Jorginho's done that.
Yeah, I think so too. I have a fade memory of
Yeah.
this.
Because I remember then.
Look at that. He just yeah.
Oh.
So imagine if the keeper dives the right way, right?
Okay, that was Schmeichel's fault, honestly. He
Went
dived
too
way
early.
too early.
Yeah.
Remember Aguero's chip last week?
Yeah.
That was,
See, that's a silly penalty.
I feel like if the free kick had not been given, this would not have been reviewed by VAR for a penalty. It was one of those that was very light. You give it outside the box.
Very light. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't give it inside the box.
No,
Not that
I
it's complaining.
think that would be given as pen.
Mm.
Even maybe not pre-VAR,
Yeah.
but in like
The VAR era.
post-VAR era,
Yeah.
I think that's a definite pen. In any way.
Oh, why do you
Just
think so?
just because it's a clear contact.
Mm.
It's a clear contact where Werner has possession of the ball, and he's running away from the
Yeah.
defender. Like the defender has he clearly clips his legs. That's a clear foul.
Just to let you guys know why we laughed over there, we were having a debate in the first half about that Tielemans challenge/clearance.
That was not a pen.
That was a pen all day long.
Listen, Omar, how's that a pen? Please explain.
Tielemans wasn't in control of the ball. Let's be honest.
Werner wasn't in the possession of the ball either.
Werner was between the ball and Tielemans, and
No.
his leg was, and Tielemans just kicks his leg. I mean, come on.
But Werner did not have the ball.
But he was in there.
No,
you
he
kick
did
someone,
not. He
and
did
that's
not.
a foul.
Listen,
It really doesn't get any simpler
when you
than
make
that.
a challenge,
Uh-huh.
right? If you have the ball,
Uh-huh.
and just because I put my leg in front of yours
Mhm.
does not mean I have possession of the ball. It
But-
means I'm fouling you.
No. Well, no.
Yes.
Well, no. If I put my leg in between you and the ball, right?
Yeah.
And you come and you swing your leg at me, that's a foul all day long. There's no
it's
debate
not.
about that.
It becomes a foul when you've got clear possession of the ball.
Tielemans did not have clear possession of the ball.
Neither did Werner.
Neither did Werner, but neither
Yeah,
did
but
Tielemans.
since it's a 50-50,
Mm-hmm.
let's call it 50-50. It's not because Tielemans had a touch.
Tielemans had a touch, but then he didn't have control of the ball after the
He was
touch.
clearing it. Yeah, of
And
course
Werner
he did.
came in
Of
the
course
middle.
he did.
Now, if you're going to
Listen,
take like a day to clear the ball, that's on you. That's not on the
Listen,
striker, is
if
it?
Tielemans receives the ball,
Uh-huh.
he didn't receive it. He intercepts it.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Which team has the possession?
Leicester City have possession.
Leicester City has the possession. If Leicester City has a possession, which player has a possession?
Not Tielemans at that point.
Then who has the possession? If the team
Werner.
has the possession, Werner
If-
does not
if-
have the possession. Werner comes in for the challenge.
If Tielemans wants to get the ball now, he has to go around Werner. He can't just go through him. So technically, Werner at that point in time has more control over the ball than
No,
Tielemans.
but he doesn't. He hasn't. The thing is,
He hasn't touched the ball,
in
but-
this challenge,
Uh-huh.
if Werner had made contact of the ball,
Mhm.
that would have been a pen. If Werner had just tapped it, side tapped it, anything,
Uh-huh.
or tapped it away from Tielemans,
Basically touched the ball.
that's
Yeah.
a pen.
Okay.
But just because he put his foot much, like, the distance between the foot and the ball was a lot, and that's the difference.
Here at the Two Halves podcast, we encourage everyone to have differing opinions, and I feel like Abdul Rehman and I could go all day debating this because I do not agree. I think that was a penalty all day long. But we have a game to talk about, and speaking of the game, Ayoze Perez has just shot the ball straight into Mendy's hands.
Here comes Jorginho.
Kovacic is just one of those players that.
Okay. Here we go.
19 minutes to hold on to a 2-goal lead.
Ooh. How do you see Chilwell signing so far? Especially in the recent games, the big games against Madrid and Leicester.
Um, you know what? I had my doubts, especially with that price tag. I thought 50 million for Benjamin Chilwell is just too much. He's not a player that I rated. I knew he's been decent for Leicester.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was the quickest on the ball. I thought his crossing wasn't the best. It was better than what we had, but it wasn't the best. He has proved me completely wrong. Under Lampard, he played in a back four, and back four he was always going to start because Alonso just cannot defend or run.
What can Alonso do?
Finish and
Finish. He's a deadly finisher. He's got a lot of goals, Umar.
he's got a lot of goals.
Would you not agree?
For sure, no. For a wing back, he tends to spend most of his days in the driver's seat, right next to the striker.
Right up there.
Right up there.
In the fast track.
Since Tuchel's come in, he's played wing back. I think he played a game and he was terrible. And Tuchel just started playing Alonso
But
after
would
that.
wing back suit him more?
It does now. It took him a few games because Alonso came in and started like 3 or 4 games. And I think that West Brom 5-2 game happened and Tuchel just axed Alonso completely. But since then, Chilwell has come back into the squad and he has looked even better than he did under Lampard. He's looked quicker. I don't know if that makes sense, but he's just genuinely looked quicker. Like he just took like one of those pace boosts on FIFA or something.
Perhaps it's just that his positioning, because when you start running from the byline of your own goal towards the entire
the rest of
length,
the pitch,
you lose stamina.
Yeah.
And
not just that, I feel like the positioning of the players has just improved so much more. I think it goes a lot down to coaching.
yeah,
I think these players have found a system that suits them. They might not necessarily like it, but they definitely play the best football they can play on with this system. So, and Chilwell is one of those that has certainly benefited. Like Callum Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic, I'm sure if you ask them, they would prefer to play like somewhere near the box on the wing, common side on the left-hand side. But Hudson-Odoi has been playing as right wing back, and he has played some of his best football at Chelsea under Tuchel. So whatever the system is, it works, and Chilwell has looked unbelievable. I would want to say the best left back in the Premier League, but Luke Shaw this season has just been a lot clear of everyone else.
I mean, Luke Shaw. Ooh, that's a misplaced pass, but Thiago Silva gets rid of it.
Not the first time we've heard that this season.
He's just been like a sweeper, just at the back, cleaning up all the mess.
He actually has. He's not the tallest centre back, but he just brings so much.
His tackling and interceptions,
His reading of the play,
second to none.
The ball hasn't even been passed, and the place it's going, he's just gonna be there. You can see.
That's always been his strength. That's always been his strength.
You could just tell the difference between Thiago Silva and the actual other defenders. Like there's just a different class to him,
And I'm sure like those young defenders or.
Not so young anymore.
Not so young, but like Rudiger, he's young. Reece James, what's it called? The left back Chilwell. They're all young. Having someone as experienced in their ranks, just gives them a mental. Ooh, that's a good ball in, good turn. Ball goes in.
Oh,
that was a weak
save?
shot, but no, I don't think so. That was a weak shot, but it just nestled.
I think Mendy would have saved that, right?
I would have thought so too. I think that was a surprise factor. I didn't think he'd shoot there.
You're
And
expecting the near post, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, Mendy would have saved that.
Maybe
That
would
was
have saved that
untargeted.
too. And it's a go.
Uh-oh. Okay, now let's try.
kick.
Oh, goal.
Oh!
What
and
a goal.
Kelechi
2-1.
has scored.
14 minutes now. They just had to do this, didn't they?
But do you think he's onside?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely
He's
onside.
onside,
No,
yeah.
he's definitely onside.
Oh, Kelechi scored.
I think Kovacic
Yeah,
gave the
Nacho.
ball.
Yet again. One of our recommended players in our Fantasy Premier League series.
Kovacic.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely onside.
Oh, I think all three centre backs
All
are playing
three,
him.
all three centre backs. But
Kovacic, come on, man. What are you doing?
I think it's also NDD. Right? Like, I think that's just tremendous effort from him as well. Getting that interception, knowing when to press.
Also, Reece James, wouldn't you argue? What was that pass? You could see there's three surrounding
yeah.
players. On
Especially in a
Kovacic.
moment like this, you're 2-0 up.
With 14
Leicester
minutes to go.
haven't had a chance.
Even half a chance. You know, that shot we just
We
saw was probably
the best chance they had. And now
all of a sudden the pressure is on.
oh, they're Tottenham Hotspurring it.
I swear to God, if they bottle this.
They've got the Spurs on.
Speaking of Spurs, Harry Kane. Harry Kane. What are your thoughts?
You just got Kane. For those who have seen that video, I apologize because that's an awful, awful chant. My thoughts are that, Daniel Levy being who he is, he's gonna be very reluctant to sell to like a British team.
Oh no, he won't. Yeah.
No, forget a London team.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a British team.
Yeah.
We all remember the
Luka Modric.
Luka Modric and then Gareth Bale. Like United were in for Gareth Bale for the longest time.
Yeah.
Chelsea were in the race for
Luka Modric.
Luka Modric for the longest time.
They offered 8 million more than Madrid paid
Yeah,
for him.
and he'd rather sell to Real Madrid
Yeah.
for no one. And what's really annoying is that both of those transfers happen at the transfer deadline day. So he's gonna squeeze Harry Kane for what he's worth. He's gonna take it down to the wire, even like if it means like just getting 1 million more, and having no suitable replacement lines up.
Yeah.
He'll do it, and that's what he did last time. Eric Lamela and stuff. They were like Roberto Soldado. All these guys were
Eric
just bought in.
Ericsson, I think, was the only hit of that window, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, but like, was it really worth it?
No, I think would you take him at Madrid or do you think Barcelona?
Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think Barcelona is probably the better option for him at the moment.
Well, I don't think Madrid are gonna go for him. What an effort for a goal kick.
Timo Werner. Good lad.
Great effort for a bicycle kick. Almost had it.
You can't score tap-ins. Sure, you're gonna score that.
Well, sometimes when you can't score the simplest of goals, you just manage to score bangers.
In his case, you can't score either.
Going back on Harry Kane, right?
Oh, that is some. Oh, Tielemans' touch once again lets him down, just like that penalty shout.
Oh, come on. The thing about Harry Kane is Madrid don't have enough money to go for Mbappe and Harry Kane.
Yeah.
And given
Mbappe's our squad player. He's on loan at PSG, man.
Given that Mbappe is probably gonna cost as much as Harry Kane.
Probably more. Probably more.
He's got one year on his contract. So if he doesn't, and his last year starts,
then they'll have to sell him.
He can just get a pre-contract done.
Yeah.
And get it for free. And come on, if you're paying 150 million, you might as well just pay him 2 million per week and save more money on him.
Exactly.
So that's gonna be that.
What if he ends up doing a Thiago Silva, sign a new contract at Milan, and then a week later go to PSG?
Well, I don't think he's gonna sign a new contract at PSG because just knowing his price tag, he's bound for Madrid. Yeah. Every news source is saying so. Now, if that is just like under Perez's pockets, we don't know.
Nacho's just shooting from wherever he knows. Mate, this isn't Kepa in goal anymore. This isn't the FA Cup final, right? And you know what?
That was a daft shot. Like there were many other players that were just free.
Yeah.
Oh, long ball to Werner.
Oh.
Oh, that's a free kick. That is a free
Fofana is
kick.
the guy who gave the penalty away as well. By the
That
way.
is a free kick.
Did he get carded for that?
No, he didn't.
Ugh.
In all,
Surely Werner just plays it to Pulisic and that's a simple finish then, isn't it?
I think Pulisic probably couldn't have gotten in a better position,
Mm.
but like an opportunity could have. Knowing Werner, I think he would have just shot it and
Put
like
it for a goal.
from like a 0-degree angle and put it up behind for a corner.
Okay.
But
Why are the players forward, man? All the defenders just stay back. We don't need a goal. Just hold on.
The first goal came from a set piece.
Yeah, but there was still like, there was nothing to hold on to at that point. We needed a goal. Reece James, you cost us the FA Cup, man. Please don't cost us the top 4.
So is this going to be the only game that Chelsea fans get to attend at Stamford Bridge?
This is the only game. The final game is at Villa.
Villa Park.
I feel all teams will only get to watch one game. I don't think there's any team with 2 home games. I might be wrong, but I feel with 2 games left,
think it's
one is
at
generally
least one.
Yeah, there's one game generally at home, one away. So
Ooh, who's that clutching his leg? A Leicester player.
Okay, 7.5 minutes, boys. Just hold on. Speaking of Kane, so okay, chances are he's probably gonna be sold to an English club because I don't think the Spanish clubs would either go for him at this point, right? I mean, as you say, Mbappe coming in.
I mean, Barcelona could.
With Griezmann already, wasn't he there?
It's not. He's not a number. He's not the number 9 that they're looking for. With Haaland staying now, they could wait a whole year without signings. But Laporta just got elected.
He wants to make a statement.
I feel like there would be some kind of pressure on him. Like they'd be like, why isn't he signing players? Why isn't he doing anything? So they're gonna sell a lot of players. Barcelona.
They have to.
They're gonna sell a lot of players, and like a lot of deadwood. They got like, I mean, you just start counting, right? Umtiti, Pjanic, and like one of the forwards. They got so many forwards that aren't playing.
Braithwaite.
And yeah, him too. But he's not very expensive.
Yeah.
But like someone like Umtiti who's getting paid more than, I think. Getting paid more than Toni Kroos or something at one point, but he's getting paid a lot, so they probably want to free up the wage bill there.
But aren't there other positions you'd say that Barcelona need improvements in, like which are probably more urgent than a center forward, like Jordi Alba?
I agree. I agree with you, but. He had a good assisting / goal scoring season, so Barcelona fans and Barcelona board think that he's good
back.
Enough to
Okay.
Pulisic.
Christian.
Pulisic.
Corner. Okay, we'll take it at this point. Anything to run down the clock.
I think the second touch was too much.
Yeah.
Like it was too heavy.
Werner did. I thought he was gonna lose the ball here. He did very well.
Yeah, he did. That one right there, that was too much.
Okay. You remember 13-14 Gerrard slip game where Chelsea were putting the ball in the Liverpool corner from 5 minutes and just time wasting? Yeah, we need something like that right now.
But I that was just like, mind my language, but that was a shithousery. They weren't playing for anything.
They weren't.
They were just playing for top 4, I think?
No. Chelsea at that, I think top 4 was pretty much done as well. At that point, Chelsea, that game was sandwiched between the Champions League semifinals. So the Chelsea B team was playing that game, resting everyone for the Atletico game. Vardy was through.
Yeah, Nacho, you missed
Vardy
that one
was
up.
through. Where are the defenders? Why are they all running to Nacho?
Vardy was left through. All alone.
That's not a foul, man. Get up. Rudiger, my man. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for here.
Just knocking long balls to Werner.
Okay, that wasn't bad.
Okay, Sionchu. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a Chelsea throw-in.
Yeah. He looks like Lord Farquaad from Shrek, with his hair and everything, right?
Maybe. Who's that? Aspilicueta?
Aspilicueta.
Ooh, that is
Time
not-
wasting, I think.
I wouldn't be too sure.
Man, we have a Champions League final.
Yeah,
Please
that-
don't. That's bad, right?
Yeah, no, I think that's time wasting.
Time wasting?
Usually when you're hurt, you don't
You instantly go down. You don't take
not
a-
instantly, but you don't walk. You don't like get up and then go down.
Mm.
It's okay, Aspilicueta.
Kurt Zuma coming on as we speak.
Chosen in the France squad?
I mean, who were his competition? Umtiti?
No, look at all the look Upamecano,
yeah.
Koundé.
The thing is, he has been playing for France regularly for the past 2 years now.
And it's just that like the other one.
There, again, the competition as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Like Longley getting picked.
Mm.
After the weird
a
season.
wonderful season that he's had. Yeah.
Sometimes you just expect national teams to pick the reliable go-tos as well.
Yeah.
For the
guess-
Euros,
Yeah.
we're gonna have a much more,
But this is the first time ever we've tried this out, so
and it's gonna be with a slightly higher production quality.
slightly higher.
Well, hopefully much higher, but
Much higher. We've got some stuff coming for you guys. Well, for us, and then you guys on the way.
yeah.
Um,
It'll take a step, I guess,
yeah.
but it'll be fun, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Exciting.
Early shouts for Euro winners.
I think that's tough. I think France and Belgium are probably the two favorites at this
Mhm.
point.
I'm not too sure about Belgium's defense.
But they're forward players, especially if Hazard can stay fit.
And
the
also
quality they have.
Lukaku's form has been better.
Who's getting booked?
Humans.
Send him off, ref.
Just because he has a poor touch.
No, just because he scored the FA Cup winner.
Oh, what a goal that was, too.
Terrible keeping by Kepa, but we'll get to that later.
I think it was a pretty good shot.
Man,
Listen, that was
Kepa
the-
has not made a single player who's taken a long... He let Bellerin score from outside the box. On his near post.
Okay.
On his near post. Like, that guy cannot save
different
long shots.
scenarios there.
But no, it was a wonderful strike. I'll give him that, but Kepa should have saved that. If Mendy was in goal, he saves that. 100%.
Fair enough. If Chelsea secure top 4 now, do they take it easy in the last game?
They can't. They have to win today and the last game.
They have to win the last
Yeah.
game.
If they draw the last game and
No, but,
Leicester win,
Leicester lose this, right?
Leicester,
So Leicester were 2 points ahead.
right now Leicester are 2 points ahead of us.
And if on the live table Chelsea are a point ahead.
Right now, yes, Chelsea on the
Mhm.
live tape, but there's still 1 minute. I wouldn't be too sure of anything, given this Chelsea.
Liverpool's 2 opponents are Tottenham and
No. Liverpool have 2 easy games. I don't think they have any tough game. They have Burnley, I feel, and I can't remember who the other one is. Leicester have Tottenham in the
Leicester
final.
have Tottenham.
Yeah.
Ooh, seems like Liverpool have a very good shout of making top 4.
I feel as if Liverpool, right now, they're out of the top 4, but they have the easiest chance at top 4.
I mean,
Oh no.
oh, what a chance missed, Ayoze Perez.
How has he just been allowed to run into all that space? What is this defending?
I think he should have scored there.
If that was a Chelsea player, I'd be pissed. Why did he miss? But look, I think that's Kovacic or Jorginho in the middle. Just Kovacic. He's just walking back. Ayoze runs past him and he's just standing there.
He scuffed it.
Oh my god.
That's a goal. That's a goal all day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Half decent attempt. That probably goes in, right?
I think he's just hit it from the underside
Yeah.
of the ball. And
There was just too much
here
lift on
comes
it.
the F1. Put on the afterburners.
Getting some game time before the Euros, before the Champions League final. If he wins the Champions League this year, he will go down as the best I think, striker the world has ever seen, in my opinion. In my opinion. Look. Look. No. I'll talk you through this.
I was gonna say Henry's rolling in his grave, but like he's alive.
Henry is the only player for the French national team who has more goals than him, and Giroud's only 7 behind. Imagine he has a good Euros.
Wait,
The guy who got 0 shots on target in 2018 is
Listen,
gonna have a good Euros.
Giroud's a good striker when played in the right places, right? Like he's got.
He's a
great-
target man.
He's got
a target
great
man,
finishing
yeah.
ability for a target man. Brilliant hold up play. His
Link up,
layoffs are second to none. I think at times his flicks and everything.
Hazard would has very best with when Giroud was on the pitch. He had Costa, Fabregas,
Yeah.
whoever with him, but he was at his very best when Giroud was playing with him.
Yeah.
That's
And
just-
you can see why.
Mm.
Like Hazard, someone who's a great ball carrier
yeah,
and can just
do a give and go with
give
him.
and go, and Giroud excels at that.
Mm.
But at the same time, I've seen Giroud miss some shambolic chances, man.
Yeah.
His like need to fall down while hitting the football and hitting the side. Oh my days, Ricardo
Rudiger
Pereira
and Rudiger don't do something stupid. Don't get a red.
and Chilwell. Like Chilwell's down. Chilwell's down.
down.
There's a whole scramble. Yeah, they're getting sent off. They are both getting sent off.
Oh wow. Okay, who's that other guy?
That's Ndidi.
Ndidi and Zuma. Ndidi and Zuma are going at it.
Now Mendy's in there. Aspilicueta's in there. Everyone's in there. Mason Mount was in there too.
Chelsea captain.
Oh, now Kasper Schmeichel coming up.
Schmeichel, come on, man. The fight's over already.
No, he's just breaking up the
Yeah.
fight and whatnot, right?
Yeah. Okay, there's
Why-
people on
why-
the bench who have a problem. Okay, Kepa's stopping the guy on the bench now. Hamza Chowdhury just came and eye gouged Alonso, I think.
No, he didn't eye gouge. He's
Chelsea Spurs 15-16. This
you look at who's that player trying to get onto the thing. Marcos Alonso's trying to get into Hamza Chowdhury's face. Well, we have a full scramble here, guys.
Okay, Schmeichel's
Well-
just run back. All the bench guys have run. Okay.
And
it's broken up.
I'm guessing there's gonna be a
There's gonna be some
VAR
sort of
review for this.
Yeah. Okay,
Yep,
they're checking.
They're checking. They're checking
Okay,
for
what
VAR.
was the initial foul? I want to see what did Tielemans do or Pereira do to Chilwell.
Yeah, that started all the fun.
Yeah.
I feel like it might have just been a over aggressive, reaction from
Mm.
Rudiger. Who is that? Is that the fourth official?
The guy he's talking to right now?
Yeah.
No. That's some Leicester coach. The fourth official is the guy with the mask, I think.
Oh yeah, that's a Leicester coach.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. So there's been a whole scramble here in the
Okay.
Chelsea
Someone's getting a card. I think it's just
Leicester match.
a yellow card for a bench guy. Who cares, man? The
Who
season's
is this
over.
guy?
I don't know.
We don't even know who got booked.
I think that was Amarte. Amarte, yes.
Yeah, that can surely be the only
Yeah.
yellow card, right?
I feel like they're still checking.
They're still checking, right?
There were at least like 8 players just throwing hands in there, surely.
I feel like Marcos Alonso will get sent off. Hamza Chowdhury will get sent off. Okay, that's a
Okay.
bad challenge.
Bad challenge, and then what happened? Oh, Rudiger just overreacted, I think.
Yeah, they're both getting yellows.
Mm.
I think they're both getting yellows. And then, that's it. Nothing.
happened. Absolutely nothing.
Not even a yellow for
Rudiger.
Pereira as well, like for the
Pereira,
challenge.
yeah, nothing. Now watch Rudiger put a post on Instagram. Hustle, believe. We go again.
He actually posted something recently. He's like, on the pitch I'm what's it called, a warrior,
Yeah.
but in the what's it called, in real life I'm a very nice, humble guy. Brilliant stuff from our guy.
A role model for all of us.
a future captain, leader, legend for Chelsea Football Club.
Oh, I think that was Mount.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Okay. What was?
The aggressive challenges are still there.
I feel
These
like the
players-
game's over now.
These players are still getting riled up a lot.
Yeah. I feel like Leicester have just lost their cool.
Surely someone. I mean, I'm surprised no one's been sent
Yeah.
off yet. Oh, Giroud. Offside,
Offside.
I'm guessing. Well, 97th minute,
Come on,
Schmeichel
ref, just
boots
blow-
it up.
Come on, just blow the whistle.
3 minutes were definitely wasted. I think he's gonna go
I think
till
he'll give-
97th.
Yeah.
He'll complete the 97th minute. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Chelsea. Oh, that's a foul. That is a foul.
No, I think he
What?
got the ball. So okay, that's 2 minutes played, ref. Just blow the whistle.
I think that's gonna be the last attack, guys. Surely.
Okay. Jorginho just fouled him. Who cares? Oh,
The ball's
no.
in. Iheanacho. Oh,
Chilwell. Chilwell had two
Alright.
players there. Chilwell had two players to
that's
deal
it.
with.
That's game. That's game time.
Oh my god. Why is Chilwell being Whoa, they're still going at it. Rudiger, don't do something stupid. You're in my fantasy league team.
Not that, like, you know,
Or
he's
not,
in his football team.
No, the game's over. I think. I think that he'll take a goal kick and then he'll just blow the whistle.
Yeah, probably. Well, Umar,
Top four, boys.
top 4, is it coming?
It's coming, inshallah.
Man of the match, Umar?
That's a tough one. I want to say either Chilwell. I want to say Werner, just for his pure work rate.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
What about, like, you know, Thiago Silva,
Full time, boys. Thiago Silva,
Jorginho,
Jorginho. Look at the boys.
and Werner? These 3.
I think. Look at him. Look at him. Timo, you might have missed some great chances, but you deserve this, bro. You deserve. You know, Morata, Higuain, Torres, all these guys missed chances, and you just lost hope. You're like, okay, who cares? But with this guy, it's different. It's just different. He
doesn't care. I mean, that's the only sense that, like, I can get out of it.
It's just I don't think he himself has lost hope. The other guys felt like lost. Like Morata didn't even care by the end. Let's be honest.
He stopped running after balls.
He stopped running. Yeah.
And Werner was, like, really going at it.
Higuain couldn't run in the first place, right?
I mean, Higuain was, like, kind of a
Sorry.
it was kind of like
temporary.
come on. Higuain was at the end of his career as well. Like,
Yeah.
he was past his prime. He was past his peak.
Yeah.
So I don't really blame Higuain too much for being so bad at.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
They're gonna swap their shirts, I think, inside the tunnel.
either they're gonna swap shirts or
Go at it. Let's find out.
well, stay tuned at the Two Halves podcast to find out who gets into what trouble. We're surprised that no one got sent off here.
So man of the match. I'm sorry, go on. I cut you off before.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
it has to be. Well, I mean, it's very difficult, but why not Rudiger? Good defensive performance. Scored the opening goal.
That's a fair shot.
And put up a fight. Quite literally.
Two fights. Let's be honest. I wouldn't disagree with you that he's had a good game. I don't think he was man of the match quality. I feel Azpilicueta, out of the 5 defenders, Azpilicueta and Chilwell today, the 2 wing backs, I felt they put in the shift. And
But they didn't score the goal though, right?
they didn't score the goal, no, but I mean Chilwell did get the assist, right? I think it was he takes the
He takes the
corners on
corners.
the in-swinging corners on the right-hand side, yeah. Jorginho is a very good shout. Very calm and composed, I think. Kovacic
Werner.
just came back from injury. He had 1 or 2 bad touches. He gave away the ball for the goal. So
Not only that, but like he wasn't tracking Ayuso Perez, which could have
for
been
that
2-2.
chance, exactly. No, it's his first game back from injury. He's been out for a month. And
Would you look at that? Chelsea on 67 points now, a point ahead of Leicester, and 4 points ahead of Liverpool with a game to go. So, well, still in what's it called? Liverpool's hands if they win both their games.
top 4 is in Chelsea and Liverpool's hands now.
In fact, if they win both their games, Liverpool are through.
Yeah, no, definitely.
If
Definitely.
Liverpool win both their games, they make top 4.
Right now,
So
Leicester
Jurgen Klopp
are
will be very happy to see this result come through.
No matter what happened today, if Leicester had gone through, it would have been Chelsea on the end of the defeat, and Liverpool could have. It was in Liverpool's hands either way.
Either way, even
Yeah.
if they drew. Right?
Even if they drew, yeah. So today the game I think was the who's gonna get the 4th spot or the final spot, because whoever wins could still finish 3rd. I think Liverpool's spot is pretty much guaranteed for the top 4, and it's looking like Chelsea
Liverpool's.
now. Yeah, Liverpool's. They have 2 easy games.
They have 2 easy games, but who's Chelsea's last game?
Villa.
Ooh.
Even if Chelsea win, Liverpool
But
still win
if
both.
Liverpool draw one,
If Liverpool draw
they're
one-
out.
Wait, so Leicester are on 66 right now?
Yeah.
Liverpool are on 63,
63.
with 1 game in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Liverpool draw, then they're out.
Unless if Leicester lose.
Mm.
Well, it's all round very close. What were your original predictions for top 4?
At the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
I think you get rid of United and you can put City in. Wait, no.
No.
These were my top 4 predictions.
These were your
These
top
were
4.
my top 4 predictions. Sorry.
Well, my top 4 predictions were the 2 Manchester teams,
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool,
Yeah.
and Tottenham Hotspurs. Well, if Jose Mourinho hadn't got fired, well, that definitely hasn't come to happen. Well, guys,
We'll talk more about this at the end of the season when we do a full review.
full review coming next week, perhaps.
Coming next week, inshallah.
Well, stay tuned for that.
Different setup, hopefully, too.
Next week, perhaps not.
Perhaps too
Perhaps
soon.
for the Euros.
For the Euros, we'll definitely
for
be
the
set.
Euros,
Yeah.
we'll definitely have and we'll definitely be live streaming the Champions League final. So stay tuned for that too. Well, Umar, take it away.
Thank you guys for tuning into what was the second half of the Chelsea and Leicester game. Full time, Chelsea 2, Leicester 1. We're playing in the Champions League next season, boys. Alhamdulillah.
And you're also playing Champions League final this season.
Which will probably lose. Just adding a final thought to this. Sheikh Mansour has agreed to pay for all fans, Man City fans.
No, all official Man City fans.
What do you mean official?
So you know each club has official membership.
Okay.
So like for example, I don't know, but for like Real Madrid, you can become a Madridista. You pay a certain fee every year, just to be a registered Madridista. So, I think what he's doing is that you buy the ticket, and the rest of your expenses are covered. And I think it's gonna be to an amount, like, you know.
Obviously.
It's not like you can go to the nearest 7-star hotel and be like
chill with him pre-match, you know, have a few drinks.
Probably.
But no, we haven't seen any other owner do a gesture like that.
Well, we haven't. It is our first time too,
Mm.
and it's not a lot of people.
Oh, whose kids are those?
I think those Mendy's kids.
Because of the haircut.
No, because they were with Mendy.
Okay. That makes
But yeah, because of the haircut.
Come on, they have the same. I feel like they call the same barber and then just sit together and then he just cuts all 3 the same.
Okay, well, fair enough. Well, Mendy's hanging around. Well, good.
Cute
for him.
kids, mashallah, and they're dressed in like the same clothes as well.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next half.